Do you want to draw a snowman? Come on, I'll show you how. Grab your paper and pens and your watercolor paints, and we'll do it right now. I know you think it might be hard, and I'll tell you what, it's easy if you just try. Do you want to draw a snowman? Come on, let's draw a snowman. I'll show you how. So you've got your paper and your pencil, and we're going to start to draw a snowman. Don't worry, I'll go slow so that you can keep up with me. Okay, the first thing we're going to start is by drawing the snowman's head. Now, a snowman's head's round like a circle, and we're going to put our fingers here on the top of the paper. And this is about where we're going to start at the tip of our middle finger. So put your fingers right up there, measure it down, and we're going to start about there. And we're going to draw a circle. Now, your circle does not have to be perfect, but remember, a circle goes around and around and around and around and around till it gets back to where you start, just like that. Now, you go ahead and finish drawing your circle on your paper. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to draw the body of our snowman. And we're going to come over to the side of our circle right here and draw a straight line, well, not straight, kind of a curved line from the circle to the bottom of our page, just like this. You know, because snowmen are kind of curvy. So we're going to draw a curve down like that. We're going to jump over to the other side of our circle and do exactly the same thing, drawing it down just like that. Now, if your line's not perfect, that's okay. Remember, this is just a practice drawing, and if you enjoy doing it, you can do it again. Now we have the head and the body of our snowman. Now, right now, we're going to give our snowman a hat. So we're going to come up to the top part of our circle, about right here on the side, and we're going to draw a straight line from here to this side, okay? And it's going to go just like that. We don't want to do it way down here because then that will take up some of his face, but this is the top of his hat. And then, once you've drawn the line from here to here, we're going to start at the top of our page and we're going to draw lines down from the middle to that line we just drew. Just like that. Can you do that too? This is going to be the seams of the hat. You can draw as many lines as you like. If you like a lot of lines on your hat, you can draw a lot, or you can just draw a few. I just drew a few. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to put a pom-pom right on the top of the snowman's hat. And you can just draw another circle to look like a pom-pom. If you don't like the idea of a circle, you can draw it like a bunch of spikes coming out so it looks like a pom-pom. But I'm just going to do mine like a circle, just like that. Now we're going to draw the eyes, the nose, and the mouth of our snowman. So let's start with our eyes. And, you know, we have two eyes, so I think our snowman should have two eyes too. So we're going to draw two circles on our snowman to look like eyes. There you go. Now you draw two circles on your snowman so it looks like you have eyes. And then we're going to give him a carrot nose. And a carrot is kind of a shape of a triangle. So we're going to start by drawing a line and then draw a triangle for a nose. You can draw it as big or as small as you like it. Mine's just a little one. And then we're going to give our snowman a smile. And just giving him a smile is drawing from one side like that, a smile. So you should have two eyes, a triangle carrot nose, and a smile. Now, sometimes people put buttons on their snowman. So I'm going to add two round buttons right here. You don't have to add the buttons if you don't want to, but if you want, you can. And sometimes they have a scarf. So I'm going to draw a line from here to here, kind of underneath the chin of the snowman. And then I'm going to draw it out like this. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to add some lines in between to look like a scarf. Now you don't have to add the scarf if you don't want to, but you can if you'd like. And then the last thing our snowman needs is some arms. And the arms are just coming out of the side of his body, straight like that. And then you could put hands on the end if you like. Straight out with some hands. I just did lines. You can do as many lines on the end of yours if you want. I just did 2 simple lines. And there you have it. You have your snowman. Now, the next step in this is to have your adult take a pen called a Sharpie and trace your lines. And then once you trace your lines, you can watercolor your snowman however you would like. So I'm going to take the time and use a Sharpie, trace my lines, and then I'm going to watercolor. Now my snowman is ready to paint. So just make sure that you use a permanent marker. If you use a washable marker, when you use the watercolors, it will all wash away. So make sure you use a permanent marker to trace it. And then with watercolors, I mean, I know many of you have used them before, but if you haven't, you need to have a cup of water and your watercolor tray and a towel or a paper towel to dry off your brush. So the way watercolors work are you dip your paintbrush into water and get it wet. You get the color that you want to use wet. And when it has enough water on it, then you can use the paint and start painting on your snowman. Just like that. I think I'll use a little bit more blue down his hat. And when you need more water on it, dip your brush into the water, get some more paint and paint. Now, once you're done and you want to change the color of your paint, you're going to dip your watercolor brush into the water, make sure that all the color's off, dry it off, get it wet, and then get your next color. I'm going to do some purple this time. Now, here's the funny thing. You can paint your snowman however you want, but I am going to keep my snowman part white because that's what snow looks like. And instead of painting the snowman, I'm just going to paint the background. But I'm going to tell you, your snow can be whatever color you want your snow to be. So you do it your way, and let's just check back in just a minute when I get done painting. And just like that, I watercolored my entire snowman. Well, I actually watercolored the outside of the snowman and I kept my snowman white. That was my choice. I got a few drips on there, but you know what? That's okay. I love how this turned out. And the cool thing is watercolors are so forgiving and you can just add more water to them and make them darker or lighter, whatever you love. I can't wait to see how your snowman turned out. So please make sure to send me a picture of your snowman that you drew. And I hope that just learning how to do this will encourage you to make more drawings.